Is it working? Alright, we're back. The final loop, trying to break it. We just fought, like, basically... Well, not all of the Titans. I haven't fought Ishrandik yet, the big man himself, but we encountered Nathanosh. She's going on a rampage, destroying everything in its way, in her way. We encountered Vincent, and he is very strong and stuff. And yeah, words are futile. Mazer and Senna come across Vincent's mind control townsfolk. Shed taking on the turn for her, Maze decides to open up to Selena. Oh. Open up to her? How? Are they finally gonna confess? After everything.
Where do you think you're aiming? Quit quivering in your boots and shoot.
The wretches are decoys. It's the live varmints you want to hit.
Live varmints.
Damn it! How are we supposed to tell who's friend and who's foe? I recall my true purpose.
Oh shit.
Who knew such a treacherous serpent was lying in wait under that mild-mannered sheriff's skin? Y'all were in on this all along, weren't you?
No, he was just...
Hey, we didn't get no memo neither. But if we can't trust Vincent, who can we trust?
Yeah, it was just controlled.
Sorry,
right now.
The law's the law.
Oh man, this is awful. It's like everyone's completely run off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like Vincent's one of the people conducting the crazy train.
He's stringing innocent people along like puppets.
So long as they're on our side, I couldn't care less. Wake up, miser. This ain't the time to be getting cold feet.
Well, if the sheriff's on the move, that must mean he's looking to close the curtains on this conflict.
Then there's no reason to hoof it to Icy, is there? His dance card's plentiful with Night and Vincent. We can wait for the dust to settle and then...
This is no time to be taking the scenic route, Selena. We gotta move, and fast.
Huh?
The sheriff's thrown his lot in with Icy. If he ends the battle on his terms, we're up Muck Creek without a paddle.
Whoa, back up. I'm not following you.
Take a look at the officers. They're only picking off Not-Not's henchmen.
Ah, true. Alright. Oh. Yeah, it does seem like Vincent is... I did think that Vincent was kind of shading how he was doing.
My head's in a tizzy trying to sort all this out. Wasn't Vincent the one who sent you after Icy in the first place? And now you're telling me he sided with that disease bag? That makes you...
A target, yeah. I don't think he wants me dead, but if push comes to shove, he won't hesitate to pull the trigger.
Oh, definitely.
That son of a...
Well, I'm sure he's got 100 problems, and little old me don't count, so...
To hell with this. We're done here.
Wait, Selena! Weren't you after Icy too?
I was. The divine plan called for Icy's extermination. But I don't give a cow pie about any of that. Once the Curse Queen gets wind of Vincent and Icy's alliance, she's gonna throw the biggest tantrum this side of Rivayle. There'll be nothing but ashes when she's done. So we gotta...
Gotta stop her before it's too late, right? I hear you loud and clear.
No, you doof! I'm saying we gotta skedaddle.
You know I can't do that, Selena.
Are you out of your damn mind? There's no way you can take on one Titan, let alone two. There are about a bajillion wretches and goons standing between us and them, not to mention you're dealing with people, miser. Yeah, they've been turned into wretches or puppets, but they're still bona fide people.
Yeah, we had that discussion before.
There to be faces you recognize in that mob. Are you telling me you can pull the trigger on them? You know you can.
Yeah.
You're an idiot, miser! A goddamn fool! How could you be this dumb? Oh, knowing you, you'll step on every rattler's tail on the way before you reach your goal. So if this is what you really want, I'll go instead. I'll shoot whatever you can't shoot. I'll rain fire and brimstone down on Icy myself. But I am not letting you march off to meet your maker!
But you don't like killing people any more than I do, Selena.
I'm used to it, miser. These hands were dyed red a long time ago.
Oh.
Damn.
This wasn't the conversation I wanted to have with you. Look, you've just gotta...
Thank you, Selena. For everything. You've always been watching my back, haven't you? In more ways than I can imagine.
Fine. Well, finally figured it out.
Spouting random nonsense, you bonehead. I never...
Now that I think about it, it all makes sense. You're a crack shot with a gun, and I've never seen you flinch when you pull the trigger. The church. You weren't just looking after orphans, were you?
I I'm just a plain old sister of the church, Miser.
Oh my god, so many tsunderes in this fucking
You don't have
game.
to shield me from the truth, Selena. You've got a bite more vicious than a cottonmouth's. But no one who's eaten your meals can doubt that you're a kind person.
You're full of it, you know that? You keep on thinking that if it makes you happy.
It does. Make me happy, I mean. That's how I've always seen you. And not a thing about you has changed. I thought I was protecting you, but it was always you protecting me. That's why I wanted to say thank you. And I guess I should apologize for not realizing sooner.
Just fucking kiss already.
But I am going, Selena. I couldn't live with myself if I just sat back as the world burned.
And how are you planning on saving the day before Night goes on a rampage? What are you trying to do, Miser? Enlighten me.
I'm gonna stop the sheriff. Seems that's about the only thing I
Holy
can
shit, yeah, I'm gonna go face
Have
Vincent.
the chickens flown the coop in that bird brain of yours? You're talking about someone who can have you dancing to his tune with a single word.
do. Well, Not'd just as soon as coughing me as look at me. And getting to Icy is like running through a stampede of bulls. Even if I could reach him, I wouldn't make it in time to stop him. But I do stand a smidge of a chance with the sheriff. He may be a titan, but he's also human.
What?
I don't think he'd come at me the moment he sees me.
It's a cheeky plan, but I think Vincent is smarter
I
than
think
that.
he's at least a little fond of me. Definitely. Probably. Maybe.
Definitely, probably, maybe, maybe not.
You're asking for the impossible, Miser. You're betting the whole farm on a 7 of the dice.
It could happen.
Last I checked, you're a deputy, not a gambling man. A slow, stupid dunderhead oaf of a...
Sheesh, don't go too hard on those compliments, Selena.
Shut it. I'm putting my foot down on this harebrained scheme of yours. It's a fool's errand.
I guess it is easier said than done.
Oh boy.
Miser, look out!
But I'm not limp holster miser anymore.
No limp holster. Oh, shot
Remember
without
what that winged kid
hesitation.
said? The sins we've committed are ours to bear. When I heard that, I thought there's not a snowball's chance in hell I can do that. We're talking about human lives. One's heavy enough on its own.
Hey, that's the lawman Lord Icy mentioned.
Yep.
And he's with his lady friend, too. So long as we keep an eye out for her, we don't have to worry. He never aims for the vitals, so we won't... die.
But there is one thing I'm willing to shoulder. To support no matter what.
Wow, that was brilliant. And on cue and everything. Hold on. Am I too loud? I think doing something like this should help.
And that's you. You said your hands are stained with blood. I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know a lot of what you did was for me. You've done so much for me. Heck, back there,
You've got it all wrong, Miser.
you've been bearing that burden this whole time, haven't you? It must have hurt so much. But I was oblivious as a blindfolded bull in a china shop.
Yep.
Idiot, this ain't nothing compared to what you've been through.
Oh, Selena, y'all can be honest with me. I can take it.
You fool. You were never supposed to know. You were supposed to keep on being happy-go-lucky, Miser.
You can lean on me, Selena. I'm strong enough. And if anything, knowing what you've been through has made me stronger. I'm not going to buckle under the weight of my own sins when I think about the load you've carried. It's my turn to protect you now.
I
Oh
don't get you,
boy.
Miser. What are you saying?
Well, I guess I've been blind to a lot of things, including my own heart.
Oh my
My
god.
sins are mine to bear. They're nothing to do with you.
Selena, back when we were kids, do you remember why I wanted to be a lawman? Cheer up, Selena. I'll take care of you. Come hell or high water.
Really?
Yes'm, I'm gonna be a lawman and protect darn near everybody.
All right, you better hear.
It was you who spurred me on back then. Leave the rest to me. I'll find a way to make things work. And you can go back to being a sister. Doing average sisterly things.
Average
Cutting
sisterly
through that alley
things.
over there should take you right to the church's doorstep. Be careful on the way back, all right? You might be as prickly as a cactus. You're the same kind woman who could always spare me a smile and a warm meal. You can argue with me all you want, but I won't change my mind on that. And I'm not going to let those burdens keep weighing you down either. See you, Selena. I'll be back in time for supper.
Damn.
Idiot. You simple-minded fool of a miser. Talking about bearing my sins and taking down Icy like it's a leisurely stroll through town. It's that attitude that attracts trouble like fleas to a dog, stupid. Damn it all.
Selena, is that you?
Oh shit.
Selena, thank the heavens you're all right.
Abbas.
We received word from Vincent that our operation against Schellendrig is a no-go. We're to remain on standby at the church. Now, quickly. The children are worried sick about you.
Know what? I'm sick and tired of being pushed around. I'm done with this. I'm done with all y'all.
Selena, what's gotten into you?
Y'all can do what you like, but I'm tired of being a good little soldier. Stay, attack, fall back. No one ever asks a grunt what they want to do or how they feel. Well, I'm done fighting for a cause I don't even believe in.
Oh, she's just
now
gone.
on, I'm gonna do things my way.
What does that mean exactly? Futile battles. Alright. Are we gonna get to actually fight? Oh, no. Each fight their respective battles against Nala and Vincent. Just think they're looking bleak. Back up Ryan's in form of Ilganyu, Kagero, and Miser. Right on time, yeah. Ooh, massive battles.
Oh boy. Looks like everyone got evacuated out in time, but at this rate, there ain't gonna be nothing left for the citizens to come home to.
Hold it right there. Where do you think you're going, Deputy?
Hey, glad to see y'all alive and kicking.
Don't play dumb with me, Miser. I asked you a question.
Just thought I'd have a little chat with the sheriff is all.
No can do. He's past talking now, and you know it.
Shucks. I was afraid of that.
Say what you like about those bandits and Not-Not's crew, but they're human. They don't deserve to be strung along like puppets.
The sheriff's controlling them as easy as breathing. How long was he planning this? And why?
Whatever his reasons, we can't let you go any further, Miser. Don't make us do this.
There's no way I can sit back and watch. You know that.
Of course we know. We all know, Miser, but it's not like we got a choice here. We can't all be shining examples of justice like you.
Me? I'm not fit to be an example for anyone.
Says the guy who's looking unflinchingly at the barrel of my gun. You're not afraid of anything, are you?
I am afraid. Of course I am. But I can't be lily-livered, limp-holster Miser anymore.
Miser!
I made a promise to bear the sins of everything she's done. That's why I can't afford to stop here. I know what I have to do.
Listen to reason, Miser. At this rate, you're just gonna get yourself killed.
Being a sitting duck ain't gonna paint less of a target on my back. If I'm gonna go out, then it's better to... accelerate!
Ah, my gun!
Sorry, I'll make it up to you next time with a round at spurred on.
Just
Well,
took his
hell.
gun.
I get why Vincent's so fond of you, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
Oh boy.
For someone who doesn't have any scales, you've sure got a tough hide. Look at you, sitting there cool as ice. But no one knows better than me that every dragon's got a soft underbelly.
Just one thing, son. Let me ask you one thing.
I'll humor you. What do you want to know?
Why do you keep fighting, knowing full well that you're outmatched and outgunned? Now, the way I see it, you're a hare facing a wolf. For whatever reason, you aren't turning tail and running. Foolhardy, but admirable. What I don't understand is why you're baring your teeth and growling at a predator who can just as easily sink its jaws into your neck and tear you to pieces.
Drak will not
Predator?
back down.
Don't make me laugh, old man. I've faced worse. I've been beaten down and even died more times than I can count. Besides, I'm used to dried up geezers trying to tell me what to do. I didn't listen then,
Yeah.
and I'm not about to start listening now!
Dried up geezer.
His
Not gonna lie,
mentor.
son. That hurt a little. Halt thy steps.
This crap again?
I admire your fortitude. Looks like we're both starting to run low on magic. I guess it's a matter of who uses up their ammo first.
Still not breaking a sweat, are you? You've got a lot of stamina for a grandpa.
Why would I expend any more than the minimum energy required? From where I'm standing, the outcome's already been decided. You see, while we're here shooting the breeze, my subordinates are sweeping through the battlefield and setting things to rights.
Ha! You talk a big game, but you know what they say? The higher you fly, the harder you fall.
Kneel.
No.
Take thine own life.
Oh, shit.
That same magic. Again. Running out of tricks, are ya?
My form becometh shadow. My feet becometh as the gale.
Oh, come on. Show me something I haven't seen yet.
I don't think
My
you wanted to
hands
say that.
becometh flame.
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
If it's new tricks you want, I'm happy to oblige. You might not be around long enough to see them all, though.
Oh boy. Whoa.
Howdy, Sheriff. Mighty rare to see y'all out on patrol like this.
You're that whelp from earlier.
Yes'm. Sorry for causing y'all trouble. And thanks for holding down the fort here.
You always did have a knack for making friends, even out of the scrappiest varmints. You're a fine deputy, Miser.
A deputy on probation, if you'll recall, sir.
Doesn't take a detective to figure out why you're here. I'm afraid nothing you do will change the outcome, though.
You might be right, but I've still gotta try. Cause if Icy wins, there ain't a snowflake's chance in summer the world will have its happy ending. That's what I think, anyway.
I'd be there to keep the peace, Miser.
That don't count for much, Sheriff. Not when you can get everyone into line by pulling a few strings.
I am the personification of order, son. Ain't no need for anything else in a society.
So you do know each other after all.
Oh, I know all about Miser. I practically raised the boy. He's my precious deputy. But I suppose that's all in the past.
Oh boy.
Perhaps you had in your heart the notion I would be merciful with you, given our history. And you would be correct. You're a good kid with potential, Miser. There's no one I trust more to do the right thing, which is why I'm willing to let you walk out of this situation unscathed. All you have to do is apologize for your transgression.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't say what I don't mean.
You do know that this dance could be your last, don't you?
I do, sir. I also know I've got 2 left feet, but I'll do my best. Besides, if I die, you'll cry yourself a river. And I don't want anyone else shedding tears on my account.
They call me impulsive. You sure you want to do this?
I'll do what I can as best as I can. That's all there is to it.
A fine sentiment, Deputy. And I agree. We must all do what needs to be done. It's just a shame you're too late. Shillendrig and I have already won. Rivayle will know order once more. Not even the gods can change this outcome now. But young and idealistic bucks that you are, you don't see that the curtain's closing on this final act.
Oh.
Let the curtain rise on this opening act. All of Rivayle is a stage, and all men merely players, dancing towards their denouement.
What do I have to do for you to go down?
Aw, aren't you just precious? A little vixen looking to take down the big prize all by herself.
Foxfire! Shiratori!
I think you already tried that one. Oh.
Where will the next blow land, I wonder?
Is this a game to you? You know what happens when you play with fire! Foxfire! Gokusai!
Such a bright blaze, almost as bewitching as the one in your eyes. It would be a shame if someone were to say, stuff it in a box and snuff it out.
No! That didn't work either!
I'm afraid you've brought sparks when you should have brought an inferno. All the world's a stage, and when the final curtain closes, all the players, the audience, the whole kit and caboodle will bow at my feet.
Oh, Ilganil.
Who are you?
Well, well. Another player enters the stage.
I am searching for our Shillendrig.
Is that right? Sorry to disappoint you, Shug, but you've reached a dead end.
Are you my enemy?
As far as wanting to bury Shillendrig 6 feet under, our goals are aligned.
Then there is no need to stand in my way.
Need? Honey, I'll be the one to decide what I want and need.
Oh,
What
boy.
an adorable pair of dolls you are, with your pain-warped faces and those heart-wrenching gasps. So adorable, in fact, that I'm tempted to box you up and add you to my collection.
Oh no!
Into the dollhouse you go. Oh, what's this?
Oh my god,
My
Kagura as
apologies for the
well.
brusque greeting. I sensed that you are a most formidable foe, and my blade moved of its own accord.
Wow.
Kagero!
Well, this is turning into a regular old garden party. Did you come all this way for little old me?
I see you are possessed of preternatural power. But
Preternatural.
surely even you must feel the strain of having to fight so many.
Not at all. I have quite the reputation for throwing the most explosive parties. A few unexpected guests aren't going to change that. You're not the first folks to try and ruin the festivities, but I'm a generous host, so I'll indulge y'all. Strike up the music and let the chorus of cannons resound. Blast away the tedium
God
of each
damn.
beat of the paean. Fires of war, roar your crescendo.
If you like to fight so much, why don't you fight that icy person instead?
We're in agreement.
Oh, she's gonna.
there, little fox. Vincent and Icy are doing everything they can to put me in a pine box. Look around. The rabble are surrounding us as we speak, closing in for the kill. We Titans are a delicately balanced triumvirate, but they forget, if toppling one was that easy, Rivayle would have burned to ash long ago. How positively infuriating. Vincent's mutts have shaken off the fear that leashes them and grown far too bold.
Then what is it you plan to do?
Why, fulfill my God's given role, of course. The Titan of Force, ruler of might, stands before you. Now, let me do you sweet young things a favor and teach ye all some decorum. For
Oh,
example,
boy.
those raised in polite society know not to stand in the way of their betters.
Nothing we do is getting through to her!
Some things never change, even in a new world.
What about you? Are you with us or not?
I do not know.
Not you too! Why is everyone in this world so hard to get through to? Whatever. You're with us now, got it?
That does make things easier for me.
Oh, y'all are a hoot and a half. I do hope you've got your dancing shoes on. This stage has no audience, but no matter. We all have our roles, so let the play commence. And while you caper and twirl, my bullets will rain down their verdict, bringing an end to it all. Fly, my bullets, fly into the heart of the target. Farewell, fellow Titans. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
If this world is a stage, then the end is inevitable. The day the curtain closes on this tragedy is upon us. But for the curtain to fall, this world must overcome its trial. Else we are doomed to dance for all eternity.
So he's gonna meet up with Bunny and Baron. Battle for Rivayle's fate. Oh boy, we don't really even get the chance to play. Alright, I shouldn't manner. Then it meet with Aluzar, hands Bunny the bullet, gives them some final words of wisdom, including a warning to beware of item of prosperity magic. Yeah. What is Arisa gonna play into all of this?
Judging by all the screaming and the flames, I'd say we're in the right place.
Makes sense, seeing as the Titans have been aroused.
Even with all the ruckus, we've still come pretty far. Guess Lady Luck's finally on our side, huh?
More like a big bad she-wolf, Bun. She's making herself a decoy. That's what's brought us this far.
All right. Guess that was the plan from the beginning, huh?
Yep. Though considering how smoothly everything's gone so far, maybe we shouldn't discount luck altogether.
Right? Even that, Zessel Venshi?
He's not
He
dead.
wouldn't stop popping up, and now he's as silent as a tomb.
The wind's finally blowing in our favor.
Shillendrig's a tough nut to crack, though. Are we really gonna be able to take him out?
Sure. Got plenty of bullets he didn't cast right here. Anything else might not scratch him, but these'll do the trick all right.
Shoo-wee! Those gifts from Not-Not? That's mighty generous of her.
Of course. She knows as well as we do that it'll take more than a pea shooter to bring down this Goliath. Everything's been accounted for.
It needs to be bullets that he hasn't produced.
Don't y'all worry none, Bun. Spectres can't die, remember?
Well,
Well, I'm ready when you are, Bear.
we've been there before.
All the blood on our hands has been for the sake of Rivayle. We're just taking everything that was stolen from us back. You and me are gonna be titans. We'll be at the top of the pecking order, and everything we've ever wanted will be at our feet.
I think I'd like to try owning Spurred On. Then we could have all the gizzards we want.
I've seen you burn water, Bun.
That's why I'm keeping the barkeep on.
Ain't a bad future, so long as you're happy. Looks like it's finally time. You ready?
You know I am. Watch out, Rivayle, cause here come Bunny and Baron, scale tippers extraordinaire. And we won't stop throwing our weight around until the scales tip in our favor.
It is as you say. There is no reason for this world to remain stagnant. A realm filled with uncertainty can only give birth to darkness. Yet a realm that cannot be protected from certain doom can only give birth to fear. That is why we are here. To create a future free of darkness and fear. Bunny and Baron, I presume?
Wowee! I guess we're famous now. Or is it infamous?
Saves us an introduction, at least. And who might you be?
Aluzard.
Can't say that rings a bell. And a new face this late in the game don't bode so well for us.
After a time of great strife, you will face a turning point. The scales will begin to tip, and the world will begin to tremble. Perhaps that rings some bells for you?
Can't say it does. Look, we're not here for fortunes, so if that's all you got, then we're done here.
That's what Fleauesse said to Bunny.
You and your partner intend to fell like Shillendrig. And if I told you that is impossible?
Fine, I'll bite. The more you can tell us about what we're up against, the better.
Shillendrig commands magic that reclaims all that is taken from him.
That much I know.
Should his life be taken from him, he will seize yours in exchange. Do you understand what I am getting at? His magic renders him infallible. Were you to fell him, he would simply take your physical body as his new vessel.
Yep.
And you know this because...
Yeah.
I believe I have borne witness to his victory.
All right. Fair enough.
I was not expecting you to accept my word so easily.
Well, the jury's out on whether you're telling us the truth or it's all cow pie. But it sounds plenty plausible to me. If Shillendrig was a foe you could just beat into submission, Not would have crushed him beneath her boot heel ages ago. There's a reason she hired us. And now we know what it might be. So yeah, I'm inclined to believe you.
So what? He might take over Shillendrig and then not control him? I don't get it.
We've run into someone who can jump from host to host like a flea. Sounds pretty familiar if you think of it that way.
You mean that if we defeat Icy, he'll jump into one of us like Zessel Venshi did the townsfolk? Ugh. Just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Once he jumps into a new vessel, it will not just be the end of you, but the end of the world.
Not to worry, Bun. I did say that we'd need more than a pea shooter. And that everything's been accounted for.
So you have a plan?
We won't kill him. But even Icy won't be able to do much without his limbs, his tongue, and his eyes. All that's left is to toss him in a cell and throw away the key. As for Vincent, he'll probably make like a tumbleweed and go where the wind blows. Ain't gonna be easy, but it's not impossible either.
Need I remind you that whatsoever you do to him will be done to you? You will crawl, limbless, dumb, and blind for all of eternity.
If that's the way it's gotta be, I'm willing to pay the price.
Jesus.
Whatever happens to me, the Spectre can't die. The people don't need 3 Titans. They just need one who'll stand up for all the small folk of Rivayle.
You're not making a lick of sense, Baron. What are you saying?
For as long as I've been the Spectre, I've kept my jamming up and running. I've never let it down. Even in front of you.
Oh yeah, and that's why she doesn't recognize his face.
No one knows my face. No one knows who I am. And that means you can become Spectre in my place, Bun.
So what? You're gonna die and leave me behind?
I'll still be around. You heard the gentleman. Assuming he's telling the truth, my death spells the end of the world too.
Why do we gotta choose between 2 stupid choices? It ain't right!
Come on, Bunny. Scales ain't gonna tip if we don't offer something to sway them. I've sinned plenty for this world. But I've also sinned plenty for selfish reasons. Men, women, children. Their blood for my continued survival. I'm not gonna flinch now that my turn's come. I don't regret offering myself to give y'all a better future. After all, you were always the light brightening my dreary old world. Now that that's settled, you got anything else you'd like to share with us?
Yes. This bullet. Do you recognize it?
Huh.
It seems you do.
Yeah. Some weird fortune teller gave it to me.
I see.
Yeah.
Then this belongs with you. I entrust it to your care.
Huh.
And with that, I have done all I can.
Thanks for the info. It's been mighty helpful. I just got one last favor I'd like to ask of you.
I will take care of these creatures.
Appreciate it, boss.
I, too, have something I would like you to do for me.
Go on.
I believe that with this, my companions and I have done as much as we can. The rest is up to you.
Yep.
Surpass the trial that awaits, and save this world. I beseech you.
You got it. Time to get a move on, Bun.
Yeah, right.
Oh boy.
Destinies are intertwined. Whether their threads unravel, or whether they bind to create a new tapestry, only time will tell. But there is nothing to fear, for I have faith that fate's messenger will bring us glad tidings.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about the bullet though. Will that help, like, break Icy's spell or something? It has been made by Fleauesse, so I assume it's something strong, something outwardly. As it means Bunny can succeed. Shrendrig has the new Titan. Bunny, however, has her reservation to proceed into battle despite the strangest chasm that has opened up between them. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound very good.
It's not like you to get nervous before a job, Bun.
Who said anything about being nervous?
So you're afraid, then? There's nothing to worry about. I got a good feeling that we'll win this. We'll never have to keep changing hideouts like roaches scurrying to avoid getting stomped. We'll never have to feed from the scraps we're thrown. We'll never have to keep our heads low and our eyes to the ground. Once this is all over, everything will change.
I ain't got a problem with our wandering Baron. And anything fancier than spurred on to only give me heartburn. I never felt no shame for living the way we did either. You telling me I was the only one who felt that way?
No. I enjoyed our time together too. But we deserve better. You and me both.
Aaron, I don't want to have to do this without you.
Like I said, you won't have to.
How are you gonna get by with half your parts missing? That ain't what I call living.
You'll just have to do everything I can. You'll just have to fill my spectral shoes.
It ain't right if we're not Bunny and Baron.
Can't argue with you there. All right, we're here. The time for talk is done. Let's find that son of a gun and get this over with.
Hesitating.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What's with the long face? Don't you trust me to put things right?
That's not why I'm making this face, Baron.
Then what? Come on, spit it out.
I don't know what I want to say. My mind's all jumbled up.
We're at the end of the line. There's no turning back now.
Huh?
Let's go. Time to seize the future with our own two hands.
Oh boy.
Do my eyes deceive me? You've come.
Yeah, we have. Been a long time coming, Shillendrig.
Wonderful. Ah, how wonderful. To think that not one, but two of you would come. And that, my guests, would be none other than our illustrious bandit duo, Bunny and Baron. Now, to what do I owe the pleasure?
We're here to knock your ass off your throne and take your crown, Titan.
You, the most raggedy pair of misfits to ever blight Rivayle?
You bet your last piece of gold. I got pockets full of shiny lead, all with your name engraved on them. Courtesy of our beloved queen, of course.
I see now. Not and the rats have been scurrying behind my back, putting together this arsenal.
Didn't plan for that, did you? Well, here's something else you didn't plan for. I didn't come to kill you.
Well, don't just leave me in suspense. Go on.
The long and short of it is, we're gonna break you into pieces. And if destruction's what you'll exact from me in return, then so be it. Check and checkmate, Titan of Prosperity. You're out of moves.
Oh boy. I expected a more dramatic laugh.
Oh, a jester and a bandit. You truly are a man of many talents. Thought it through, have you? Got me all figured out, have you? I must say, that is a masterful stratagem. If only you had the wherewithal to make that play. Unfortunately for you, boy, I am an existence far beyond your comprehension. It doesn't matter what moves you make. A pawn cannot dethrone a king.
Well, sure he can.
Sure, you talk a big game. But if you were that almighty, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The fact that Not and Vincent still sit on their thrones is testament enough.
Are you implying that I'm weak?
No.
Not at all. But I do think we're stronger. We ain't bandits no more. We're heroes, standing up to the villains of this world. We've towed the line between life and death many a time. One misstep, and we'd have tumbled straight into our graves. The way I see it, you should be asking if the likes of you can bring us down. Seeing as your ass has been glued to that seat, I'd say you're out of touch and out of practice.
My, how you bark and wag that tongue of yours. But it's going to take more than yapping to kill me. I did not prepare a trial so a pair of mangy curs could piss all over it. If you don't have what it takes to kill me, then be gone from my sight. I am a Shillendrig, your lord of prosperity, and I demand a cure. Elsewise, I will be your death, your pestilence, your god of despair.
That's why we're
Interesting
here.
voice actor.
We got a healthy dose of lead just for you. Let's do this, Bun. The scales of the gods have been tipped too long the other way. It's time to do some rebalancing.
Fine. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right.
Oh boy. Here we
Bunny
go.
and Baron, the no-good outlaws turned heroes. Here to tip the scales.
We'll take back from the haves and give back to the have-nots.
Everything we've lost. Everything that was stolen from us.
Take
We're gonna
everything.
Everything back.
back. Yes. Oh man, I can't believe I even remember that. Okay, the turning points. I think this should be the last chapter. Wow, we only got one fight through this whole update. Fate, she receives an answer, locked and loaded in her chamber. Suddenly Fleauesse appears before her and demands that the gunslinger made the decision. Oh god, it's gonna be like that again, huh? What about Orisa?
You're wide open, friend.
Well, will you look at that? The dog does have some bite to him after all.
First, we'll take your legs.
Oh, that hurts. I don't think I've ever tasted agony so exquisite.
Ooh.
Keep it together, Bunny. It ain't time to pull the trigger yet.
My, but you're a soft touch when it comes to the ladies, aren't you? Doing all the heavy lifting while your partner watches. I can see how the cursed queen would be putty in your hands.
I wasn't hired to be a ladies' man, but I was paid to pull the trigger.
You certainly weren't lying about the efficaciousness of those bullets.
Consider them a parting gift. Designed to part precious pieces of you from your body.
I'm afraid I don't take unsolicited gifts. Here, you take them back.
Oh, his power as well.
Well, pretty boy, it hurts, doesn't it? You feel fear at the prospect of leaving this mortal coil. I understand all too well. I am not immune to those emotions. The dread hand of death knocking at your door. It's unbearable. What happens after? Does wretchhood await? What lies beyond that? What becomes of my pith, my soul, the very thing that makes me, me? Will the world halt or keep turning? Insensate to my plight, does pitch darkness await? Will I see a bright white light? Or will I be consigned to the void? Shall I be robbed of all thought and sensation? Oh,
strong symbolism
just
here.
Contemplating it fills me with foreboding. You cannot imagine the terror.
It's your solitude that stokes the flames of fear, Shillandrig.
Oh.
I ain't afeared to death myself, 'cause I know someone will carry out my will after I pass. I pity you. You're a diseased king sitting on your lonely throne, with no one to do the same for you.
What insolence. This is what I get for allowing mutts to become overbold with their master. A god, by definition, stands alone. I know you're not burdened by an overabundance of education, but that's common sense, boy.
What a burn.
Maybe for you. But we're different, you and I, and that difference is gonna be your downfall. The meek and the bold. Fortune favors only one. Your reign is over, Shillandrig. Now step aside. It's time for a new king to ascend.
Oh, this is a shame. A crying shame. A shame indeed that you refuse to end me and grant me new life. I must commend you on your resolve. Such unwavering determination is worthy of respect, adulation even. So I'll do you the courtesy of telling you, your actions are meaningless.
That ain't exactly convincing, coming from a man with one foot in the grave.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. It seems that I am cursed in more ways than one. Who'd have thought that there would be no one willing to kill me? Mercy. What rotten luck.
Damn.
Wait, Baron.
Bunny.
I'll shoot too. We'll pull the trigger together. We're Bunny and Baron, ain't we?
Just be sure to avoid the vitals, else you'll be in a world of hurt.
Damn.
Take your aim, for here stands your target. Take your aim, for there you stand, my executioners.
No, he's not
And make
hesitating.
your shot count, because it is going to be your last.
Don't you worry none. There's no way we're gonna miss your big ugly mug.
Exactly. There's no way you can miss.
Oh boy.
You're that fortune teller.
There were many bumps along the way, but we're finally here. All you have to do now is pull the trigger.
Start talking sense, damn it. What are you doing here?
Why, to see this journey through, of course.
Baron!
This conversation's between you and I, honeysuckle. We can't have anyone interrupting now, can we?
How does she have this
Can't you ever
power?
make sense for once? Ugh.
Excellent choice. In which case, I bid you adieu. Until next we meet.
We tried all the other choices, it didn't work.
Come on, Risa. Get your arrow ready now. Good. Now just keep steady. Nobody knows what'll happen when he dies. But that doesn't matter. He has to pay. Do your thing now. Here goes. I won't miss. Come forth as verdant wind. Be my wings as I invoke thy name. Fly.
Oh, she put her memories.
Fate's bullet lies in the palm of your hand. Just load it into your chamber. Take aim and fire.
Oh, what's going on? What's she even saying? How the heck am I supposed to know what to do? There are all these memories flashing through my head. Things I'm sure I've never done, but they're all me, and my arms are moving on their own. Taking aim like I've done this before.
Now, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just the biggest trial this world's ever faced is all.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
If anyone should be trembling, it's me. After all, this is the last miracle. Well done. You've loaded the bullet. You know what comes next, right?
I don't get any of this. Nothing's making any sense. Something's telling me I have to pull the trigger. Is that what you want me to do? I know you. You ain't just some random fortune teller.
Well, that's to be expected. We have met before.
How many times have we gone through this?
This here's the end, honeysuckle. But the end of what? There's only one way to find out. After a time of great strife, you will face a turning point. The scales will begin to tip, and the world will begin to tremble. So choose wisely. Who is your enemy? Who will you lay waste to?
My enemy? Then I've got to shoot.
All right. Yeah, we got the choice again. Well, do we shoot her? No one deserves to die. How the hell is that choice?
Wait, that can't be right, right? This is our last chance. Ain't no time to be turning tail, not when they've got a lot to answer for. And it's gotta be right here, right now. At least that's the feeling I'm getting.
Fucking do her. I wanted to do it last time, so...
Very well then. But when...
That stuff that flashed through my head could all be lies.
We have to confirm
Maybe
the
I'm
choice.
hallucinating, but I don't think it's either of those things. We've met before, and not just once or twice. So how many times does this make it? I hate this stinking world. It's been nothing but cruel, taking away everything I've ever cared about. I just want to see it burn. You're the one who made this world the way it is. So it's all on you, ain't it? The me that's standing here right now doesn't know what's right and what's wrong. But I am sure of one thing. You were behind everything. Playing us like fleas on a film.
All for the sake of the world, darling.
Don't say crap you know I can't understand. You think the world means anything to me anymore?
The rules ain't mine, darling. All I do is dole out the cards.
And you're the only ones who can play your hands.
What did I just say?
Oh my. Heaven help your little heart. Help all our hearts. It seems this bullet was never gonna pierce that god after all.
I know that, damn it! The part of me that's lived through this already knows that!
What the... What have you done?
Oh. Well played.
What are you doing? That bullet was meant for me. You had no right to deny me.
What in the blazes is going on, Bunny?
I don't know. I ain't got the slightest clue. But something was telling me this was the right choice.
You think you can rip destiny from my grasp? What have you done? What's going on? Answer me, Fleauesse.
Oh, my sweet child. The long years have been unkind to you and your memory indeed, if you've forgotten about little old me.
What vile trick have you played on me?
In the beginning, the world was empty, but for a lone pebble. A god descended from on high and cast the rock into the lonesome void. Life sprang forth, and to look over humanity and its toils, the god split itself into 3 incarnates.
Yeah, we
sure
know the
you're all
story.
too familiar with this tale. Now here comes the surprise. That god was me. I split my powers among the 3
Yeah, it makes
titans.
sense.
I am your maker, Shadowverse.
Makes
And
about
as
that.
for you, O chosen one, that bullet you just fired off is none other than the stone in that creation myth. The embodiment of destiny. That stone is the only thing that my divine hand did not create.
Oh.
It's the only thing I could use to change the flow of this world. And so I forged it into the single bullet you just shot.
You think your cockamamie story has any credence? I'm no
Cockamamie.
mere creation of a half-wit charlatan. I am divinity manifest. I am a god.
Thank
No,
you
no,
for
no.
your eons of faithful service, but I'm afraid you've outlived your usefulness. Be gone.
Be gone?
Return to my love and embrace.
No. I cannot just disappear.
What?
I think I'm woozy from all the blood loss.
Just disappeared
I could
him,
almost
just like...
swear we beat Shadowverse.
Oh, this is no fabrication. It's the hard-fought reality you grasped with your own 2 hands. This world is no longer an illusion, nor is it a cradle for dreamers. No, this world is now a place where you must come face to face with the ugly truths behind the reality.
What? Oh.
That don't look like your run-of-the-mill wretch.
This world has been targeted by an omnipotent entity known as a Keeper. Her power is such that not even I could stand against her might.
Okay.
To keep her from interfering with this world, I enclosed it in a barrier and set it turning like an hourglass, hoping that one of these turns, the world would become strong enough.
Oh, right. So that was her trial to make it strong enough so it could face the invasion of the Keeper.
And finally, you have surpassed my trial. By making the correct choice, you've proven yourselves capable of taking on the Keeper. Ah,
Oh, boy.
Nexus, this was all for you. If only I could see your face as they put an end to you.
What do we do now, Bear?
The only thing we can do, Bun.
We still have the
Work
bullet.
ain't done yet. You can hear them, can't you? Those groans and growls.
Yeah.
We got ourselves some new big bad wolves. And they mean to leap up and tear out our throats. So don't put your gun away just yet. This ain't where fate means for us to die.
You got it. Guns at the ready, hoss.
From here on out is uncharted territory. What'll happen is anybody's guess.
But that means that the other guys are gonna be coming to this world. Everyone else.
Guns a little harder.
Urias and Luna and Erica and everyone.
Hey, I can be serious. Sometimes.
If I want.
If I want.
I honestly can't tell the difference.
Not my problem. Guess you'll just have to figure it out.
Come on, Bun. We got a world.
Damn Skippy. Let's do this, Bear.
Oh boy, what's going on? Alright, that's the end there, and I think that will be the end of the final loop. But yeah, I have the feeling that since the Keeper is invading the world, that means that all the other guys that have been separated will be coming to this world, not just Orisa that arrived here, but you know, everything else. So we might finally have the team back together after like 6 chapters. Oh boy, I'm excited. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to see more. I'll see you next time. I'm going to make stop working. Bye bye.